Hey YouTube, it's Genesis. Just thought I'd go through some real quick updates and then show off some stuff or something. But first, for the updates. Currently Super Smash Bros. DS is done with. I don't think it's gonna really go much else. Go to be anything else really, so I'm done with the project. Don't leave yet because I do have a bunch of interesting projects going. I've been teaching myself C#. I've been experimenting with voice recognition, so it can recognize what you say and all that. I've also been messing with these little avatar guys that Microsoft has, not the avatars for Xbox 360, but another type. And then the final thing I've been messing with in C# for computer is using a normal camera, normal USB camera like the one I'm using now, to let the computer see different colors, so it can recognize. The program I had a demo of could recognize the color red, the color blue, and it's still slightly buggy, but it does work. It can recognize shapes. So maybe I'll get around to showing you guys that. Now the first part of the video was called updates. We're done with that. Second part was, and the first one. Probably wondering what I'm talking about. Let's start off by showing off each game system that I have here. I have the Nintendo DS Fat, okay, the oldest model, okay, fairly old. I have the next newest one, the DS Lite, okay, and this one is fairly new, okay, it's about 2 or 3 years. The final system I have is the DSi. Okay, you can tell because it's got the power button down there. And the two things there. And the camera. Now, first off, I'm going to show you that each one of these is working normally. So I've brought along Final Fantasy 3. Okay? So let's put it in to my DS Fat first. And we'll turn it on. As you can see, starts up fine. Go into here, and the purpose of this will be explained. You'll see at the end. So we'll go through all this. Okay. Load game, and we'll load save file 1. And as you can see, it loads up. A little bit delayed, but it's the camera actually. But see, works out fine. Can battle and everything. And we'll get out of this. Okay, so that was Final Fantasy. We'll take that out. See? Okay. Next up, we have my DS Lite. This one sometimes messes up reading the game cards. It has no problem once it's actually started to. It's just once you put it in the first time, it sometimes messes up. So it starts up, and it read it fine this time. Okay. So this time we'll show you that this one works. Starts up fine. We'll load a game. Save file 1. And loads fine. We can go to the menu just like we could on the other one. We can go out here, we can walk around. A little bit laggy, but it works. And that's just my camera actually again. Okay. So there's that. Turn that off. Take out Final Fantasy 3. Same game. You can tell because it's got the writing on it. Next, we shall put it in my DSi. So put it in there. Oop, there it is. And we'll load it up. Okay. Put the stylus in there. There it is. We'll load it up. As you can see, starts perfectly fine. We can go in here and we can load up the first save file. Oh, wrong stylus. That was my DS Lite one. See? Loads up fine. Go to menu. Oh, wrong one. Alright, so now we'll go to the menu. Okay, now for the main part. Oh, is it done? There it goes. Okay, so about a week or two ago, I went out to buy this. Because I saw what Team Tweezers did and some of the other videos. Okay? And I thought, well, if they're already coming out with this stuff, it can't be too long before we get something out there that I can use. So, about a week ago from today, maybe a little bit less, like 5 days, WinterMute, the guy who maintains all the development tools for unofficial development tools for DS and DS Lite and all that, released a open source hack for the classic word games. So now I was able to take it and I was able to turn it into a little game. Now I'm going to show you though. Here is classic word games somewhere around here. Here it is, right there. So we will take it and we will put it into my DS Fat first. So we'll put it in there and we'll load it up. So we'll do this and we'll push that. As you can see, starts up normally. And now, remember how when Team Tweezers went to select profile, it crashed? Well, let's try it and see what, or it loaded their hack. Let's try it on mine. Now normally she blinks and those things flash. See them flashing? Let's wait for it. There they go. Now if I click select profile, the whole thing freezes. Music's just going to keep running. The rest of the game freezes because it's not in DSi mode. I'll show you that in a sec. So not going to flash anymore. See? Can't touch anything else. Frozen. So we'll take out the game after we turn it off. And then we'll put it into the next system. The DS Lite. Now remember, all three of these worked before. With Final Fantasy, which also had multiple saves. So DS Lite, power start buttons are right there, power buttons on the side, no SD card slot. Put the game in. I'm not going to take the game off the screen so you know it's the same one each time. Alright, so it's in there. We'll load it up. And there it goes. Loading, and done. We'll click select profile in the middle of it flashing. And now it's frozen. See, play with friend is still flashing. Can't do anything to get out of it. Alright, so that obviously frozen. Alright, so there's the game. Now for the final system. The DSi. As I said, I did make a small game, so I'll show you that too. Now, I want to know though. Actually, I'll tell you guys in a sec. So there's that. All loaded up. Or starting to load up. There it goes. So we'll click select profile. Now the last two times it froze. See what happens this time. Now this is an actual game. When I release the actual version, this is just a demo. You'll be able to push start and it'll see if every color is the color that you started out with. In this case it's red. But you can change it to green, blue, or the background color. Now you move with the control pad. One last thing, I've set this demo to automatically go to the winning screen. In the real game, you'll have to get a certain amount of spots, this starting color. So we'll push start, and since I finished it, it goes to red. Now my question to you guys is, would you consider this the first DSi game for a game card? First DSi only game for a game card. Because it doesn't work in DS Lite, doesn't work on DS Fat, and it's not DSiWare. So what would you guys consider this? So yeah, post your comments below.